Hi everyone, it's Andrew from Black Earth Compost. I just want to talk about watering again because watering is so important. And this spring has been so dry. So we're going to give you some tips on just watering, and the biggest thing is just using your eyes to see if you've watered enough. So I'm going to talk about digging in the soil both before and after you've watered, and that's how you know if you've watered enough, because it's really easy just to hose your bed down. It looks moist, you think you're done, but the water didn't actually penetrate, and that's really what you need, because the water needs to go down, because if it's only on the surface, then the sun's going to dry it out and your plants won't get any. This soil looks dry, and if you dig down underneath, it is dry. So there's a little moisture down there, but it's dry up top, and that's not even a lot of moisture. So this needs water. This soil looks moist because it just got watered, but if you dig underneath, it's actually dry and the water hasn't really penetrated that deep. So this also needs more water. Yeah. It's good. This soil looks dry on top, but if you dig in, it's moist underneath, and you can feel the moisture down there. So this bed's fine for the rest of the day. Water. If you dig in here, you can see that this is very saturated, so you wouldn't want to add more water. Our soil is a sandy loam, so it's going to resist having too much water, but you still want to be careful. Another tip is that if your hose is lying out in the sun with water in it, the water can be scalding hot, and this can damage your vegetables. So before you start watering, just let the water out in a place like some perennials that can handle, whose roots are deeper, and just feel it with your hand until it's not hot. I talked about this in the first video about going over twice, but it's important to reiterate that it's good to go over your bed once and then go over it again, because that allows time for the water to soak in, which then allows your next water to go even deeper. So I already hit these tomato plants, and now I'm going to get them again. And then before I'm done, I'm going to dig in and check if the water actually penetrated down, and that's how I know that I watered enough. So mulch is great because it reflects the sunlight. You can see how bright this is. It's keeping the sun off the soil. So, which means you have to water less, but there's some challenges with mulch in that when you water, it needs more water because you have to soak the mulch, and then the water then has to get down to the soil. So sometimes with mulch, it's better just to go underneath and water the soil beneath the mulch. So then you're just bypassing the mulch. Thanks for watching our video. The point of it is to be helpful to you in this growing season. We're going to have a lot more tips and videos on our Instagram called The Dirt with Black Earth.